Good evening, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 183. We have some things to talk about this evening. We have some things to talk about. I got so much things to say right now. I have some only questions to ask. You understand what I say? And I need for address Senator Robert Nesta Morgan, who is also the cabinet secretary. We'll get to that. We'll soon find out where I go on peace. Peace, big up on yourself. Manners and respect to the people who check in. I'm supposed to go on live on Facebook simultaneously. But I don't know what I go on over there so yet. See, me I watch and see me I check it and one thing and thing. You see me I say, going live in boom boom boom. But they supposed to go on live already. Why am I not going live here? Say, check something there, peeps. You see, that's all on. Give me a little minute there. I try to do the simulcasting, yeah. Kind of take a little effort and thing. But you know what thing go. Alright, broadcaster. Man, I know. Still have to probably go in here, so. Home. Yeah, please. I soon talk to you. Give me a little minute there. Please, be patient with me there. But big up to the persons who are here. You know, normally this stream would have been tomorrow, but it is possible that I will not stream tomorrow. I have a little mission for take on, and as such, I don't know if I go reach home back in time for stream. See, so I make sure I say I sort out a stream today. And now the system decide to move. But I don't know. See more. Alright, I'm gonna go on work until them time. Peace, big up on yourself. I trust that everybody is okay. I trust that everybody has been having a productive week and such. For the persons who are here, welcome. I know I'm ready for this to teach about some things we have to jam down. Jam rock, Jamaica land we love. Land of food and water, Bob Marley, you see more vibes, cartel, Buju Banton and some holy more people. You know what I think of peeps. Big up on yourself. Yeah, still a wait panda Facebook something here. See, and them something there. So we're going to talk about the Cockpit country. We're going to talk about Senator Robert Nesta Morgan. We're going to talk about a few other things. You understand what I say? But we'll soon get into it. Give me a minute, the piece. I'm going to wait for that little thing here until it load up. I don't know, Facebook can move like extra buggy. Go live. Yeah. Still waiting. Peeps, manners. Dante Dan, Miss Joan Gray, Frost Legend, Blessings Godfrey, Miss Winsome H, DeAndre Small, everybody went at the building. Big up on yourself, manners and respect. Miss Phyllis Morrison, Yard and Abroad TV, Johnny H, Craig Creations, Miss Ingrid Theatre, Dante Dan, Letitia Cunningham, NOS 360 Reasoning, Blessings. Zane? No, do. If you not go through, then we move on. But I still wait. Because I want to bring in the Facebook people. Because I done do a test stream the other night and most things it work well. So I don't know what go on this evening. You understand? And thing. All of a sudden nothing now go on. See? I have all of this. Right, I get that. What the issue? Peace, I don't know. So I'm going to move on. We'll try to do this another time. Because we test and everything go right and I don't know what the big problem, you know. I'm going to go back in here so and try to do that local thing here. Because patience. So it says connected. So what the big deal? I'm going to delete this. Yes. And try add it back. Facebook Live. Boom. Yeah, a minute the peeps. Copy that. Come back here, so. Boom. Come back here, so. Copy that. There, so. Push immediately. Save. Go back to Facebook now and see what the drama. Event log 1. Something go on, you know. Preview. Alright, peeps. It just take a little while. But it look like it out for work. Yeah. See myself nice and clean there, so we can push out this. Go live. I don't know. Probably that may have to do in the future. You live and you learn. Still a load up. Boy. No. Zane, chat overlay this so get everything one place. Generate. Hold on the peeps, so no don't move. Thanks to the patience here. Boy. Open chat app. Alright, minimize that there, so boom. Carry this come here, so I can see some things. Let me see how this look there, so. Alright, yeah, so I can see what I go on now. How that thing I go run off. I'm just check to make sure say everything balance. Go back at dashboard. Boom. Go back at Facebook. Boom. A thing here on YouTube we are go. Yeah man, big up yourself, Anthony Summers. Yeah, so it look like a good pan pan everywhere you know. So peace, man, we get this up and running. Man, as I respect for all the people them we are checking. Blessings every time. Yeah, so I say I still now see the YouTube, the Facebook comments them are coming here, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to go monitor this. So I'm never want to do that, you know. Alright, that. I stress out. It's a Facebook, yeah, so. Zane. I think you stress me. Christian Brown, want to go on family? Miss Lingerie Allen, big up. All of the people on Facebook. I suppose I see all of the comments them in a one over here, but that now go on. So I don't know what the problem. But I could say if we can go and monitor everything one speed. I'm go so boom. Zane. No, sir. Progress take time and patience, innit? Nah, that's what I want to see, but. Alright, so the people that move up on Facebook, big up on yourself. People that on YouTube, big up on yourself. Zane. I'll try do this one more time, yeah, so. If you know work now, I just go on the road. I get back the chat, because everybody's supposed to in a chat. So I don't know my problem. Chat overlay. Generate. Chat app. I just want to see everybody conversation in one place. So that me I try. Peace, if you don't see my screen, is a little bit of, you know, see it there? A whole heap of little things are going on one place. And when you chat up there, I just YouTube thing them are coming said way. Someone I know. I can't do without that then. I'm gonna answer the chat there, so. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna try work on that in the future, yeah? So I could go back to the dashboard. Requested media. Yeah. Alright. Father, forgive me, I not complain. So just to make sure it's everything balanced. Facebook. See, the people them first me I catch a live. So me I go and wait and say, alright family, I say alright. Garrett Campbell, youth, where are the family? Manners are respect, you know. You see me I say, Shay Arnett, Blessings, Norbert Swaby, Miss Anne-Marie Buchanan, Teach, why the blank screen? I don't know why I see blank screen piece. I know if you don't see me good over Facebook over here, so. See, it's alright piece. But if I go do no intro, you know, apart from Miss Katie and Brown, how are you? So peace, I could get into it now because night I come. Zane, I kinda in a local zone. And I go learn why. So, you know, normally we try to help the cases where we are we have been furnished with information that persons have been reported missing, especially our children. We've seen another situation now where another female would have been reported missing. She is a 16-year-old of St. Anne, 16-year-old girl gone missing in Orchard. She was last seen in the Orchard Craft Market. So an Ananda alert has been activated for a 16-year-old Roberta Garrick of Great Pond Orchard in St. Anne, who has been missing since Monday, August the 12th. She's of dark complexion, stout built, and is about 170 centimeters or 5 feet 7 inches tall. Reports from the Orchard police are that about 6:30 p.m. Roberta was last seen in the Orchard craft market in the parish wearing a floral blouse, black pants, and a pair of dark blue sneakers. She has not been seen or heard from since then, and anyone knowing the whereabouts of Roberta Garrick is being asked to contact the Orchard police at 876-974-2533, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Zane, so as per usual, I sincerely hope that young Garrick is alive. I hope that she's okay, and I also trust that she will be reunited with her family in very short order. And anybody knowing the whereabouts of the young lady, wanna do the right thing now. You understand? Somebody knows something. Somebody see her somewhere. Somebody see her with somebody. So wanna do the right thing. And I hope say the Empress alright. Speaking about that story, this is a very curious one where a teen who went missing not one, not two, but 3 years ago was found via Facebook, but relatives are yet to see her. So 3 years after Trushara Parker was reported missing from a children's home in Kingston, relatives have located her via social media. So Parker was 14 years old at the time she went missing, so apparently she's now 17. She's now a mother of one and is expecting another. So Parker, when she went missing, was 14, as I said. It has been 3 years now. She has been located on Facebook, but she's now the mother of one and is expecting another child. Her father, Romeo Parker, says while he's happy she's alive, neither himself nor the authorities have seen his daughter in person since she went missing 3 years ago. Yet, the Ananda Alert Secretariat has Trushara listed as being found. Efforts to get an update from the police on the investigations into her disappearance were unsuccessful. Every time a child is reported missing, a family and others worry and fear the worst. Resources are spent in some instances trying to locate him or her. Recently, the Ananda Alert Secretariat released the names of scores of children who were reported missing and have since been found. Wow. It lauded the collaborative effort of several state institutions, including the constabulary, for finding the children. One name stood out on the list of the missing and found children. It is Trushara Parker. So she was reported missing in March of 2016, 3.5 years ago. She's now 18 years old, the report said. She has reconnected with family. Well, she reconnected with family in July of 2019 and is said to be in good health. Yeah? But efforts to get further details from the National Investigations Bureau were unsuccessful. And the media house that posted the article nationwide said after several roadblocks to contact Trushara's father, they were successful. He is Romeo Parker, and Mr. Parker says he contacted the Child Protection and Family Services Agency and advised them he has made contact with his daughter, But he says to date, neither himself nor the authorities have laid eyes on Trishara in person. He recalls his first phone conversation with Trishara after 3 years. Mr. Parker says he understands she and 5 other girls ran away from the girls' home in 2016. While it is unclear what the police accomplished in their quest to find Trishara, Mr. Parker says he has learned she's being cared for by her spouse. He says her spouse is 21 years old. Meanwhile, founder of Hear the Children's Cry, Betty and Blaine, says they have been following Trishara's case but lost track of her till recently. She says children go missing for weeks or months on average, but Trishara's case is not uncommon. Miss Blaine says one of the challenges is that the police are unable to carry out many of the missing children investigations. She says many missing children return home voluntarily and not with the help of the state. Well, as well that ends well, I suppose. Thank God she's alive, first and foremost. At 18, she's the mother of one. She's now pregnant again, it seems. That story is a rough look of story when you process it, Yeah, so I say. But it is good that she's alive. I hope that the other 5 girls who run away with her are also alive and are also safe. Zane, because we can't deal with the sad news thing. So it would be nice if Trishara could tell where some of her friends them they don't. Would I appreciate the info. So I could say so I could move on. Big up to the peeps them, irrespective of where you're watching, whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube. As I said, the Facebook YouTube thing is really the first I kind of take on a major stream with it. So you have to be patient with me. There are still some bugs I need for iron out. I need a second monitor for monitor some other things. So I'm one vertical monitor for go up here, so for see some other things and them something there. So big up on yourself. Yeah. Big up on yourself. So peace. I can move on now. Over 2,000 pounds of ganja seized in Clarendon. Yeah. So the Marine and Narcotics Police have I'm kind of feel like me and rushing because I really want to get to a particular topic, The Marine and Narcotics Police have intensified their investigation into the seizure of over 2,000 pounds of ganja in Salt River, Clarendon on Monday. The police report that between 10 a.m. Salt River boy, I don't know, between 10 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. a team conducted a special operation in the area which led to the seizure of a boat containing the ganja and 2 plastic drums containing a total of 440 liters of petrol. The man plan to take and see. The police say the estimated street value of the drug has not yet been ascertained and the boat and its contents were seized. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. Who was the boat registered to? Well, was the boat registered? That's the next thing. You understand what I say? So, I guess it's the next question that we have to ask ourselves. Don't. And thing. I don't know. You see me? Why am I not getting... Boy, I don't know. I'm going to give up on that. Alright. Yeah, so I could just go on. And then no, I can't get the real teething pains. Yeah, so I say, I'm going to check on Facebook people and see what I go on. And thing. Samoya Griffiths, hello my dear. My dear. Muscadian Brown, big up yourself, Empress. Manners and respect. You see? So, I just a couple people still watch over Facebook. But that is alright. That will grow over time. So we're not worried about that. Murders continue to climb. You see? The island's murder total has moved above the 800 mark as 11 of the 19 police divisions show increases over the corresponding period last year. Listen, peeps, we have 19 police divisions across the island. And so far since the start of 2019, 11 of the 19 police divisions has recorded an increase in the number of murders committed in those divisions compared to the corresponding period last year. So preliminary figures from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show 816 murders between January 1 and August 10. This is 13 more, or just over 2% above the corresponding period last year. It should be decreasing. The St. Andrew South Police Division, where a state of emergency is in place, has so far recorded 100 murders, to be the division with the most bloodletting so far this year. But there has been no noticeable slowdown in the killings in the division, which has seen 93 murders up to June 29 and only 6 since the SOE was imposed on July the 7th. So yes, 93 before SOE, 6 since SOE, that is still 6 too many. You understand? Clarendon with 89 murders comes second, followed by St. Catherine South and St. James, which have both recorded 81 murders. The figures also show shooting is up by 11%, with 800 reported since the start of the year, with the reported cases of rape decreasing by 11%. So rape is trending down, that is good. You understand? Hope it trend down to 0. Fingers crossed. But the shootings and the murders, I don't know what to do. Firearms seized in St. James, man arrested. So the police are reporting the seizure of a Bersa single action 9mm pistol along with 13 9mm rounds of ammunition during a raid in the St. John's Retirement District in St. James. I think yesterday or day before yesterday. So one man is in custody. So the police report that about 1:05 a.m. a raid was conducted in the community and the premises was searched, which resulted in the weapon and ammunition found. One man was subsequently arrested. However, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. Yeah, so one more gun that come off our street. Oh, so we give thanks to small mercies, yeah. 15-year-old boy charged for a shooting at cops. Big up to the people them where I hear in the comments. We heal up some people look more, you know what I think of. Manners and respect. You understand me I say? KKJJ, Manners family, blessings every time. See Miss Empress D. Ruben, blessings. So a 15-year-old boy who was reporting to the police on condition of bail in the Kingston Central Police Division is to appear in the Children's Court on Monday, August 12th. Well, he wouldn't do that already. To answer, I don't know the development there, sir. He was to answer the charges, this time for breaches of the Firearms Act. The teen, who the Kingston Central Police say was a suspect in numerous shootings in the division, was charged following an incident on Thursday, August 1, at about 9:35 p.m., in which it is alleged that he fired shots at a police team that was on patrol on Barry Street in downtown Kingston. So during the alleged confrontation, the teen was shot and injured and was taken to hospital for treatment. Reports are that the teenager and another man were walking along Barry Street when police officers attempted to accost them and they ran. They were chased and the teen was caught. He reportedly responded by using a firearm that was later identified as a Taurus 9mm pistol to open gunfire at the police team. He was subsequently charged with shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition. So the latest charges represent the third time the teen has been charged by the police, a release from the CCU stated. 15-year-old. He was charged twice in 2018. First with unlawful wounding, and then for being armed with an offensive weapon, as well as escaping custody. At the time of the August 1st incident, he was reporting on condition of bail at the Central Police Station, and a curfew order which required him to remain at home between 5 p.m. and 6 a.m. daily had been imposed by the court. The accused teen is in custody at a juvenile remand center pending his court appearance. You know, Keita, Scott, Evening Empress, sis, big up yourself. My brother, my sister, my friend, family. Yeah, peeps. So as I said to you a few streams ago, Scotty would have been dealing with some family emergency. Her mother was gravely ill. She's improving now, and it has been a rough time for the family, including Scotty. So she a soldier still, so she been a tuck it out. So I wanna make she feel welcome, and a word of encouragement never hurt. You see me? I came across another article, I don't know if you find it now, where the mother would have spoken. And the mother said she fear for her life and her son life and her family and them something there. Then the mother was asked in the article as to why the child who was on a curfew order and should have been home by 6 p.m. by 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. was out on the street. The mother said that the child, because it was holiday, she was not as hard on him and gave him the opportunity to go out. Remember, the court said him supposed to be in yard from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. Him not supposed to be nowhere but in yard. But the mother admitted that she gave him the permission to leave the house because it was holiday. She said our son is no saint, but he never shoot after no police. She said the child has been deviant and given problems because he suffers from ADHD and some stuff. But the fundamental issue here is that the child would not have been in any form of confrontation or engagement with police officers had he been where he was supposed to be as per the court's ruling. Yeah? Coconut job, so I go on family. So now the mother is crying, so she fear for her son life. And if her son was home where he was supposed to be, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Remember that this child is in front of the courts. Yeah? And thing. So, I went to the barber today and I was having a discussion with Max and we are talking about the whole parenting situation again. And as I said before, you have, and as Tanya saying in our song, baby mothers and baby fathers chilling in the spot where parents should be. Many persons are mothers and fathers, but not everybody are parents. You understand what I say? The court said the little boy for the yard, and you, mother, tell him say him can't go up on the street because a holiday. And now look what happened. If me did know. You see? So we watch that one there and see what I go on with it. I probably search for the article again and probably discuss it on Sunday. If me remember. Because I get hold of them and I remember a lot of things. You understand me? So obviously with me. See? And thing. Big up to the persons who are still here on Facebook. Miss Vilma Davis, how are you? Marlon Sinclair. Yes sir, big up your damn self, you more. Keep up the good work. Do it with thy might. I promise on my honor, sir. You see me? So, you do what you think of peeps. I am good. Love what you are doing. Thanks, Katie, and really and truly I appreciate that. I see quite a number of my Michael batchmates them. You see, big up on yourself. You know what you think of. And thing. So watch me now, peeps. Moving on. Grooving on. Remember, we spoke at length about the situation that occurred in St. Thomas in White Horses, Cedar Valley, where a 16-year-old boy is alleged to have attacked, sexually assaulted, and dismembered a 6-year-old boy's penis. Well, a 6-year-old penis, so I must be boy. Don't. The courts have ordered psychiatric evaluation for the 16-year-old, psycho evaluation for a teen charged for severing 6-year-old boy's penis. So the 16-year-old boy from St. Thomas, who has been in custody for allegedly severing the penis of a 6-year-old boy in the parish earlier this month, has been remanded for more time in state custody. The identity of the accused is being withheld because he is a juvenile. He appeared in the St. Thomas Parish Court on Wednesday on a charge of wounding with intent, and both a psychiatric evaluation report and a social inquiry report that were requested by the teen's attorney were sanctioned by the court to be done. The case is to be transferred to the Children's Court in the parish, where it is to be mentioned on September the 2nd. The 6-year-old, who was also reportedly stabbed several times, remains hospitalized. So based on information provided by the police, the alleged attacker is not a first-time alleged offender, as he currently has a case before the court for reportedly molesting another little boy. Zane? His alleged attack on the 6-year-old on Saturday, August the 3rd involved a stab wound to the forehead, bruises to the eyes, and a cut on a hand, and a severed penis. The wounded boy was later found by his father in bushes near the accused teen's home in White Horses, St. Thomas. So, yo, and thing. Set away. Wow. Bus conductor gunned down in Spanish Town. So a bus conductor was killed Tuesday morning in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, in a shooting incident that left 2 others injured. So the Constabulary Communications Unit CCU, the information arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, confirmed the shooting. So 3 persons were shot, with 1 fatality during an incident at the intersection of King Street and Burke Road, about 8:30 a.m. I think that was Tuesday. Some bus route operators who have long complained about acts of extortion reportedly pulled their services in protest. The conductor reportedly operated on the Bayside to Spanish Town route, and the operators pulled their service in solidarity to the protest of his death. We don't know, the bus drivers are protesting his death in relation to possibly extortion. Yeah, you know, sir, Scotty, at Demoy, man. Demoy read. Remember, Demoy was also in my house. You understand? So, yeah. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that too tough. Sad. So, condolences to the family of the young man. Somebody who I knew very, very well. Had a wonderful relationship with, as a matter of fact. Was a bit of a troubled young man in reality. Extremely talented, extremely gifted. Read track and field and football. But he kind of got in some trouble in school and he had to leave. And I suppose this is the end. You know. I think he was somebody who was tried with as well. But you know, sometimes the youth them take a while for understand certain things. And thing. But sad. Clarendon man found shot dead inside his vehicle. Clarendon again. A man was found with multiple gunshot wounds inside his vehicle along Mineral Heights Boulevard in Mineral Heights near Maypin in Clarendon on the weekend. The deceased has been identified as 39-year-old Omar Crawford of Canaan Heights near Mineral Heights. So reports are that on Saturday, August 10th at about 3:40 p.m. See? At about 3:40 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned the Maypen police. On their arrival, the police found Crawford slumped over the steering wheel of his vehicle with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. The Maypen police have yet to indicate a likely motive for the killing. Lawless, my brother, big up yourself, you know, been very busy teach. EL class, 16-hour shifts. Need a break. Boy, I say a word, my brother, we appreciate the contribution. We know most of them shift there rough, but I know he's a man with a lot of vision and you're up on a mission. So just go and stock up the papers and collect the cheese. You understand me? I say, bro? And thing. You know, we're always there and every time. Lawless, leaving the girls. Braless. Be that way. You're good. You see me? You know, we're always there. Seeing when the man can pass through. So we always appreciate the support, bro. Why can't I restart the stream? But I know, Darian, what you mean? Pan Facebook? Or pan YouTube? I'm not sure. Because the Facebook stream seem okay. still, I'm going to check. There's some people are comment. Johnny Oxtable, Manas, Aldine. Hey Al, how are you? Orisha Masters. Jonet. Hey Jonet, how are you there? Blessings every time. Miss Nicole Grant. Blessings. Troy Fitznight. Blessings in the family. All of the people them over Facebook. Bless up on yourself. You know what I mean? I appreciate the support. You see me? Big up to my YouTube family. So you know, peace. I can move on. We get we groove on. And thing. So there are a couple of things I really and truly want get off of my chest this evening. Zane and thing. But first, let me address one of our good friends, Uncle Fritz Pinnock. I'm going to change about this because I don't want to use... Alright, so make it stay there. So Father Fritz Pinnock now is the president of the Caribbean Maritime University. He would have been on leave for the last 6 weeks, as he would have requested leave, in his word, to facilitate the ongoing investigations into improprieties and irregularities at the Caribbean Maritime University that is embroiled in the scandal related to former Education Minister and Senator Ruel Reid and other agencies under the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information. Yeah? There was a release, or there was some media release recently by some media houses suggesting that Dr. Fritz Pinnock was earning $14 million annually. You understand what I say? And thing. He would have come out and publicly stated that this is not the case. Pinnock has come out publicly before and said other things are not the case when it turned out to be the case. So I don't know still. Pinnock denies he's paid $14 million annually. Also released his July payslip. You understand? Embattled president of the Caribbean Maritime University, Professor Fritz Pinnock, is rejecting reports in the Sunday Gleaner that he is paid more than the president of the University of Technology, UTech. The article says Mr. Pinnock is paid $14 million annually, a sum that is nearly $2 million more than the $12.1 million paid to the president of UTech, Professor Stephen Vassiani. It adds that the CMU president's salary includes at least $140,000 monthly for transportation. I don't make $140,000 monthly as a teacher. Like, we could get that out there, so. You understand? I mean, no, I don't. I don't think so. I have to go check again. But I doubt it. I doubt it very much. This man is only getting it for traveling, per as what the article did say, really. You understand? For transportation, rental allowance and entertainment. The man get money for entertainment. I wonder when spending entertainment money. I wonder if there's any taboo on that. I'm gonna know. You see. However, Professor Fritz Pinnock, in a release to the media, is categorically rejecting this assertion. He says the salary earned by the CMU president is just over $9 million per annum. Wrote the easy though. Zane, according to Professor Pinnock, this was the salary that was being earned before the institution transitioned from the Caribbean Maritime Institute, CMI, to the Caribbean Maritime University. He says the Maritime University is awaiting the approved salary establishment from the Education Ministry. Professor Pinnock says there has been no negotiated increase in his salary after each contract comes to an end since his tenure began at the institution. He says all salary changes were in line with the government's increase and increments. To support his claim, the CMU president released his July payslip, which shows that his monthly salary is nearly $753,000. Following total deductions of $200,000, Mr. Pinnock net pay was just over $553,000. The man a cap half a million a month, yo. His motor vehicle benefit of over $11,000 per month were not added. The president says he's entitled to a fully maintained motor vehicle to be changed every 3 years, with the option to purchase at book value, in keeping with motor vehicles purchased for heads of state agencies. Professor Pinnock says he's only been assigned 2 vehicles during his 13 years at the institution. The current vehicle, he says, was purchased over 5 years ago and is still in service. Professor Pinnock also says he has never made claim for the housing allowance. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. $753,000. I mean, when you go to school still and earn your qualifications still, then we can't complain with that. Mark White, blessings. Zane and thing. The man who then go school and don't play a fool and thing and so. It might work. But 753 grand a month. Wow. Nice good food. Look on some things I could have do with that. You understand? Build a nice good business out of it. I don't know, maybe one next day when I feel the school vibes, I go back to school and up the thing and probably look one of them walk there. I get older like. Right now I'm not really nice. It's, I don't know. But we're not really done with Father Fritz Pinnock yet. You understand? That's just half of his story. Remember, he would have requested leave of absence from NCU. Buy me something out of it. Scotty, you know me always have your back, bro. Sis, you understand me? I say, anyone and nothing to figure a thing out of that thing. You know, and normally if we go upgrade, you come in and upgrading too. So you know what thing go. See, and thing. They do that teacher, I come in here. You see me? Fritz Pinnock requests 4 more weeks of leave from the CMU. Yeah? President of the Caribbean Maritime University, Professor Fritz Pinnock, has requested that his voluntary leave of absence from the institution be extended for 4 weeks until mid-September. The extension was confirmed on Wednesday by a minister with responsibility for education, Carl Samuda, while speaking on television. In July, Pinnock proceeded on 6 weeks of voluntary leave, which was said to have been to give investigators who are probing allegations of corruption at the CMU, which has been linked to the criminal probe now underway of discarded former Education Minister Ruel Reid, a free hand to conduct their investigation. CMU has found itself at the center of the scandal involving Reid, who was fired as Education Minister in March of this year, after allegations of corruption, cronyism, nepotism, and the possible misuse of public funds at the ministry and some of its affiliated agencies, including the CMU, surfaced. In confirming that Pinnock had sought the extension of his leave, Samuda said this was done because the purpose for which he stepped aside, took leave, was to facilitate full and open investigations into all aspects of the institution, and he felt that not having been concluded, he would go for another 4 weeks to facilitate the proper and thorough investigation into all aspects of the CMU. Hold on, peeps. Sir Robert Nestor Morgan just replied to a tweet, to a thing. Okay. It's called innuendo and call for and wrong. I soon talk to you about Sir Morgan. He probably a watch to still. Zane? Auntie. So you know. Okay, hold on. It's called investigation. Investigating and asking questions. As far as I am concerned. But yeah, so alright, so I'm have a look at thing going. And peeps, this is the Senator Robert Nesta Morgan. Zane. He is the permanent the cabinet secretary. This fellow here. I'm soon going to the backstory, but we soon come to that. So okay, so alright, blessings. Zane. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish with Fritz, so you know. So Pinnock went on leave on the 5th of July. Anting. So we see how that go. So we'll get to that story about because me I hit you know. You understand? This fella on the screen now is Peter Phillips' son. Zane, Mikael Phillips. He is vice president of the People's National Party and them things here. Blessings. Yeah, Sir Nesta Morgan did have a few more things to say. Big up yourself, Father Robert. Boy. Mikael Phillips seemed to be a man who love put him foot in his mouth. You understand? Recently. Like him don't know about foot and mouth disease. Hand, foot and mouth disease. He recently came under pressure from the public when he offered what many persons consider to be a no apology. When he stated that if the PNP did wrong in the past, he apologizes if the PNP did wrong in relation to scandals and corruption. If the PNP has done wrong, I apologize. He said that I never really saw him did mean it for take, but you know people take it so. That's something you didn't take it. What do you mean if the PNP has done wrong? There's a rule of thumb, you see, that says an apology that begins with the word if cannot be an apology. Because you are now placing conditions on the apology. An apology should be unconditional, as far as I am concerned. So then he came under fire for that by the public, from the public. Zane, he has since then decided to he like him love fire. Yeah, it's a fire there must still them think a cool breeze, you know. So Mikael, you know, who I think is a very intelligent gentleman, really. Mikael Phillips has again apologized, this time for remarks made against labor rights at a political meeting. Zane? Northwest Manchester Member of Parliament, Mikael Phillips, has apologized for comments he made against Jamaica Labour Party supporters at his constituency conference over the weekend. While addressing his supporters on Saturday, Phillips defended his stewardship, nothing wrong with that, and denounced his opponents, nothing really wrong with that either, charging that his constituency will never go into the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party. Never is a very long time, and a lot of things cannot be between now and never. You understand? This is what he said. You know, my father have a song say, when gangsters touch the road, the clips them load, brain touch the cloud, I'm very proud. Or the road and boy get dash overboard, the road I cut like a samurai suit. Yo, you like him and this be a father. Father, big up yourself, you. This is what Mikael Phillips said. Make a check on Facebook to see if everybody have behave themselves cross, you know. You understand? Big up to the people them when you watch a thing on Facebook right now. Jamian Wright, blessings in the family. Marvin Scott, blessings. Chin Lee Wang, blessings all of the people them who tune in to the thing on FB, you know. You You understand? I was supposed to be able to monitor phone comments with the YouTube comments then, but something not work. So I have to go figure it out. But big up on yourself. Love is always there. No matter we just a raga here, we don't care. Sheldon Rice, big up yourself in a family. Man, as I respect you know. I hold up on my account and Facebook stream, you know. Big up on yourself. You understand? As Dr. Paco then said, everywhere you go there was a my account. Ready or no, peeps? This is what him say. Him say, no labor right can come here and go on like Northwest Manchester, them yard. So it's only PNP for Northwest Manchester, I don't understand. Because when we take road, all boy have to runway and all gal picnic have to take with themselves. Everybody start take with yourself. It's a Vegas in my pre too. You understand? The man said, no labor right can come here and go on like Northwest Manchester, them yard. Because when we take road, all boy have to run with and all gal pitney have to take with themselves. Spin with it and take with yourself. Yo. Phillips could be heard saying in an audio recording of an address purportedly made during his constituency conference on the weekend. Phillips, in a statement, must say yesterday or the day before, pulled back from his remarks. No, Mr. Phillips again. Like Mr. Phillips not learning very fast, you know. So when they're making an apology, it cannot be right to start the apology with the word if. In his apology, he said, and I quote, if this was interpreted as derogatory to my political opponents and generally offensive to others, I am expressing regret. You hear the man say the thing again? If this was interpreted. So it's how you then interpret it, sir, as derogatory to my political opponents and generally offensive to others, I am expressing regret. I would like to apologize for any offense that my presentation may have caused, he said. If you're going to apologize to me and you use the word if, it don't make no sense, brother. Boy. But politicians will always be politicians, I suppose. My next politician from over the People's National Party, Basil Waite, has been weighing in on a number of things recently. He be kind of write one article about Naranda Steen. But he also apologized recently for a comment he made where him say you have some nasty niggas for say them a labor right. I don't know him to the man them when them all a mic and camera turn on pan them, you know. You understand? Basil Waite apologizes over nasty nigger comments. So he was summoned by the political ombudswoman. It's not a man. Ombudsman. It's for a comment that he made recently. And as I said, that was the comment. So him say him apologize, yeah, sir. Say him name mean for call the labor right them nasty nigger. So I don't know. Me can't keep up with Jamaicans and politicians, you know. You understand? Can't keep up with them. Because right now, them outpace me. Like how we're up on the political scene, I could just finish up with this. I'm going to change back this so I can come back to it a little more and go to the main screen up here, so. Main scene up here, so. Boom. Yeah, hope that change. Alright. So, we have a situation now. Remember, the long old story, so we twist up so, and bend up so, and curve round so, in relation to Senton Northwestern, that was the constituency, that is the constituency of Dayton Campbell, PNP, Shadow Spokesperson Health. It was a constituency that was once represented by Othniel Lawrence, who then vacated it, and Rural Reed became the caretaker. We know all of that local jugglings and rumblings there. You understand? Now, also mentioned in the whole debacle, read Othniel Lawrence and Royal Reid and CMU, was one Kim Brown Lawrence. She is the JLP councillor for Brownstown, I think. What she's saying is that she wants to be the Jamaica Labour Party standard bearer for the constituency in the next general election. So JLP councillor Kim Brown applies for the Northwest St. Ann constituency. We say, Scotty said, brother, you hype. Me I see your head top. Councillor for the Brownstown division. The Jamaica Labour Party's Kim Brown Lawrence. Oh, me have anti-Kim somewhere, you know. You understand? See? Has applied to replace fired Education Minister Royal Reid as the party's caretaker for the Northwest St. Ann constituency. Mrs. Brown Lawrence made the announcement on Facebook yesterday, noting that it is not her first time applying for the post. Mr. Reid also resigned as a government senator amid allegations of corruption involving agencies under his education portfolio, such as the CMU. In March, it was revealed at Parliament's Public Administration and Appropriations Committee that Reid's former helper, Ms. Maureen Blake, was being paid by the CMU as a caretaker. Along with Ms. Blake, the PAAC revealed that this lady on screen, Miss Kim Brown Lawrence, the Brownstown councillor, was also reportedly being paid by the CMU. Pay it in place. Big up yourself, brother. You know, we appreciate that something, you know. Big up yourself every time. So, in the PAAC meeting, it was revealed that Miss Kim Brown Lawrence was also being paid by the CMU. Mrs. Lawrence says she had applied to the party's standard bearer for the constituency even before Reid was given the job, but was unsuccessful. She also notes in capital letters in her Facebook post that this time she wants a fair chance. I don't know what kind of services Miss Kim Brown Lawrence was offering to the Caribbean Maritime University, but it says that she was being paid by CMU. So I could watch this and see, because apparently she's saying that she wasn't given a fair chance when Royal Reid was given the go-ahead as a standard bearer for the Jamaica Labour Party in St. Ann Northwestern. Interesting. So peeps, I kind of get to what I really want to get to this evening. Because I'm kind of upset too, you know. Kind of upset too. I'm going to tell you why I'm upset. See? As far as I know, Jamaica, land of beauty, is a democratic country. As far as I know, the Constitution of Jamaica affords its citizens the opportunity to speak freely, as long as they're not breaking any rules of engagement and becoming libelous. Also, as far as I am aware, that any Jamaican with the necessary tools and intention can do a little research, put one or a few together, and ask some questions. Apparently, that is not allowed anymore. Zine, I am starting to get a vibe from certain people that the moment you oppose mining in the cockpit country, you will become enemy of the state. But me have a warning for them people there. I will not stop addressing the cockpit, when I'm looking at the camera, the cockpit country situation. And who want vex, and who want boss. My platform was designed and created to be a voice for some people whose voice is not as loud as mine is, because they don't have a platform like mine to voice their concerns. Now, one little development a go on. Day before yesterday, I did a video entitled The Cockpit Country versus the Government. Zin? I did the video outlining some of the things that I think are facts in relation to the cockpit country. If you don't watch the video yet, you need to go watch it. But I'm going to run through the script that I used for the video. Not written by anybody. Researched and written by me. I mean, there are pieces, bits and pieces from places, but researched. The intro for the video was as follows. As the resistance to bauxite mining in the cockpit country ramps up and the public discourse and displeasure increases, here are a few more noteworthy facts to bear in mind. The first one, on November the 21st, 2017, during a presentation in Parliament on the proposed cockpit country boundary, Prime Minister Andrew Holness referred to the boundary identified by Dr. Paris Waite Jr. in 2005. Because this man's name now is the center of contention. And we soon get to that. So Dr. Paris Waite, brilliant gentleman, no questions asked, brilliant. Zin, in 2005, did some mapping. He is also the director of the geoinformatics division. Funny enough, you know, when I decided to go back to school, I plan to do GIS and geomatics, yeah. Fun, and he is in charge of the whole thing there. So you know, life is a funny whole thing. And I think I would probably go to UA. Zin? Auntie. So you know, he was one of the persons who would have established a boundary for the cockpit country. Zin? Alright, I'm going to go up here so when my screen clean because I don't want nothing over my head. So I'm so fix better. His boundary is in red. That has come to be known as the UE boundary. In November the 21st, 2017, the Prime Minister, during an address to Parliament, declared that the cockpit country protected area would be the boundary as established by Dr. Paris Waite Jr. Then, Prime Minister Andrew Holness declared that approximately 74,726 hectares had been demarcated as the designated cockpit country protected area. In this, remember, facts me I give now as well me knowing as based on research. These are these 8 proposed overlapping boundaries in the cockpit country are the UE boundary, which is in red, the Sweeting boundary, which is in one bronzish looking color. See? The Ring Road boundary, which is in dark blue, I think, if memory serves me correctly. The maroon the Ring Road boundary is in sky blue, and the maroon boundary is in dark blue. I remember in my head right now. See it? No. The maroon boundary is in light blue, sky blue. The Ring Road is in the little bronze color there. The botanical boundary is in one little purple, pinkish looking color. Then the Forest Reserve boundary is in lime green. The cockpit country stakeholders group boundary is in the dotted lines. And the Engar cockpit country add-on is in dark blue. So those are the 8 boundaries. Facts. See the 8 of them, don't count the line there. See? Now, the problem is, of all the 8 boundaries, the one that was established by Dr. Basil Waite Jr. was the smallest. And subsequently, that was the boundary that was used by the government as the Cockpit Country Protected Area. I now question the capabilities of Dr. Basil Waite Jr. As I said, as far as I know, he's an absolutely brilliant individual. You understand what I say? Zane? And he's somebody who I think I can learn a lot from. But well, you understand? Watch me now, peeps. So the smallest of the 8 boundaries was accepted by the government as the one where they're going to use. Next thing now. So the Cockpit Country Protected Area is the smallest of the boundaries that were proposed. That is the one where they're going to use, the UE boundary. The government of Jamaica issued some 6 special mining lease. Anyway, you see SML, that means special mining lease. About 6 of them. Noranda, which is the company at the center of the whole mining situation, said the mining leases granted to it covers approximately 8,300 hectares. Facts again, we I work with peeps. Listen to this now, more facts. The government of Jamaica is the 51% majority stakeholder in Noranda Bauxite Company. So it means that any mining will go on, the government of Jamaica will get 51% of any profit made, as far as the maths today suggests. While 49% minor shareholders are made up of private owners. The next part. See? Alright. So the government owns 51 of Noranda Bauxite partners. Remember that, you know. So the government has a vested interest in mining done by Noranda. Don't lose sight of that, you know, peeps. Watch me now. The mining leases were designed, as far as my information suggests, by a single individual to include all bauxite-laden property and exclude non-bauxite lands. I have asked that question before, you know. See, why SML 173, 172, and 165 weren't included in the CCPA? Simply because the bauxite is of high quality in that area here, so in the northeast section of the Cockpit country. Alright? A 2017 special mining lease for Sector 172 grants Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Partners right to mine into communities such as Gibraltar, Madras, and Endeavour. Communities that have long been known to be a part of the Cockpit country. Now, by leaving out the northeastern, which is a big old purple line here, blue line here, and red line here, by leaving out the northeastern and down here, so where you have SEPL 541, I think this is special environmental prospecting lease. That mean, I don't remember what that means. Zine and the southwest section there. Follow me? Which are important for hydrology and history, and where mining and prospecting leases have already been issued. It is hard to not conclude that sections of the CCPA boundary have been drawn to satisfy already contracted mining interests. When you left out your son, yes, so what you tell me, say? Alright. Even more alarming is the special mining lease oh crap. Wrong thing. Is a special mining lease 173 in a blue here, so you see 173 there? Listen to this now. Even more alarming is special mining lease 173, which would allow Noranda to mine an even larger portion of the Cockpit country. This lease is currently under an environmental impact assessment process. Why was a mining lease granted for 173 before an environmental impact assessment was carried out. Beats me. Listen to this and peeps. Also of note is that the United Nations Development Programme has funded a project titled Conserving Biodiversity and Reducing Land Degradation in the Cockpit Country to the tune of $6 million. So there's a project to conserve biodiversity and reduce land degradation in the Cockpit Country. So if there is such a project that is being spearheaded by the government, why then is mining even on the agenda in the Cockpit Country? I don't know, I don't get it. See? But peeps, that was the fact video. I came across an article written by a person named Liver White. Or Liver and White, something like that. That was posted in the Sunday Gleaner. Or posted in the Gleaner. Zine, because Robert Nesta Morgan, which is this fellow, he is a senator for the Jamaica Labour Party and he is the cabinet secretary. He has been the one fighting the fight for the Prime Minister on social media, read the Cockpit Country. I mean, him a do him job. After I did the fact video, I tweeted, I posted a tweet on Twitter. Zine? And in that tweet, I said, I'm going to find the tweet because I pinned the tweet. Zine? I'm showing you. The tweet said, I would be most happy to engage Robert Nesta Morgan and Matthew Samuda. Matthew Samuda is another senator. He's Carl Samuda's son. In a civil and frank discussion re the Cockpit Country protected area. I tag them in the thing. He replied forthwith. You understand? Which is Robert Nesta Morgan replied. And in his reply, he said, sure. Anytime you are ready. I mean, that is good because I've been ready. So see it there whenever you are ready. So I said, sounds good. Any preference in format, a live stream via Skype call or a traditional sit-down interview? He's in San Andreas, one offshore island in somewhere Colombia upon some government mission. So I reach out back to him via direct message. And I asked him, are you available for a live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m.? Which would have been yesterday, I think. He says, I am overseas with poor data. I said, okay, let me know when you're back on the island. That was Tuesday. Yesterday evening now, after reading an article, I came across something that jumped out at me. Let me get back that camera. I came across something that jumped out at me in the article written by... Let me see if I can find the article and find the name of the person too. Zane? Because I know I did send it to myself. I don't know. I can't find it. Yeah. So, the Gleaner posted, it is written by one, Linvern Wright. Call for transparency on the Cockpit Country. In that article, which Robert Nesta Morgan commented on, and he said, the writer seems consumed with insulting his targets than focusing on the important issues to be discussed. Filled with glaring inaccuracies, the article does not really improve the noise, because the article that was written by Nesta Morgan was titled The Noise Beyond the Noise of the Cockpit Country. That was his title. Well, that was the title the Gleaner used. It says, our penchant for personal attacks undermines consensus. So apparently now, everybody who speaks on the Cockpit Country, attack people. That is what I get from this. Then when I was reading, so this is a gentleman that wrote the article apparently. Zane, he says he's a resident of the Cockpit Country. in the article, there was something that jumped out at me. He said, and I will read, our contention, Mr. Morgan, because he was responding directly to the article penned by Mr. Morgan. Our contention, Mr. Morgan, is that the process to determine these boundaries was not transparent, however you want to call it. Jamaica must know that at least 5 or 6 different groups had determined boundaries for the cockpit country. Therefore, it is important for transparency that we get a clear outline of the criteria that led to choosing Paris Louis Jr.'s vision of the boundary. All the man simply do is ask for the criteria used in selecting the smallest of the boundaries identified. We expect you and the Prime Minister to answer some questions that would help to clarify the process. Here are some things we are concerned about. Listen to this now, peeps. Given that Paris Louis Jr. is the son to Paris Louis Sr., who was head of the Jamaica Bauxite Institute for many years, this box me in my face. I mean, I say, hold on, the man. May I read it again? Now? He says, given that Paris Louis Jr. is the son to Paris Louis Sr., who was head of the Jamaica Bauxite Institute for many years, would it matter if the country understood the objective measure and the parameters he used to determine the borders alluded to by the Prime Minister? What were the criteria used to determine that his chosen border was in the best interest of sustainability? Then me say, whoa, what you mean? This sound interesting. So I did nothing more than Googled Paris Louis Sr. I don't know much about him. I know about his son. Because the reality, peeps, is that the work that his son has done is work that I am familiar with and is work that I admire. Being somebody who is into geography and geology and environmental study and thing, seeing his work is excellent. So I know about him. Seeing I know him run the geoinformatics center up at UA and them something there. So, but his father now, the one that kind of threw me out. So being any sensible person who come across this and who is against mining in the cockpit country, I decided to do some research. And in my research, it came out that a couple more questions should be asked. I got find something and read the phone, because when we talk, a facts we talk, you know, and that them I feel for understand. So let me see if I can find Paris Paris Louis Sr. Zane? I go share my screen so I want to see what me did see. Alright. No, I'm not Junior, not Junior. I want Senior. And this I go move slow. Come on, go no like what me get it from me now. This is my LinkedIn profile. I don't want that. You know all on the peeps, because this I get interesting, you know. Alright, so see it, I come across this. I say I can share my screen and show you what I go on. Come down here, so. So now, I decided that me need to point this out. Because how come me not hear nobody mention this before? How come this has not been spoken before? And I think that this is something that needs to be addressed. So I decide to address it. Ricardo Thomas as a teacher son. Hold on. Well, never did I hear when me I share my screen look where. Big man. Right. Ah boy. You know so me forgot say the microphone then turn off if me do that look where. But never mind. All me did I say is that sorry about that guys. All me did I say is that is where the information came from. See? Me I got tell you what go on. Sorry about the sound. Yeah. Sorry about the sound. It never freeze up. Me just that share my screen and then normally when me I stream something else and me share my screen feel like I wanna watch some for them something there. My microphone normally go up on mute. So sorry about that. Good evening, Jamila. I see that you got home safely. I see the message already. Sweets, but I couldn't reply. Yeah? Alright. So in long and the long and short of what I showed you just now, where the information was obtained from. See? So I decided to now do an article and a video. And the video, I was not stating categorically anything, you know. I was simply asking question. The title of the video, Cockpit Country Conspiracy / Family Affair ? So this was the script for the video. Was there a conspiracy involving father and son in the establishment of the UE boundary of the Cockpit Country Protected Area? Let's have a look, shall we? That was the intro for the video.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please try it.
Alexa, stop. We know now that the Dr. Paris Waite Jr.'s 2005 boundary, more popularly called the UE boundary, is the boundary that was declared on November 21st, 2017 as the boundary for the Cockpit Country Protected Area. The boundary they back me up there, so. But is there a conflict of interest knowing that Louis' father headed the Jamaica Bauxite Institute for many years and is also, or was also, I'm not sure, a board member of Noranda Bauxite Mining Partners? Wouldn't there be a conflict of interest there? So that is a simple question that. Zin? Yes guys, sorry for the sound situation earlier. Zin? No, the sound never did chip out and I just come there share my screen and the mic did turn off. So sorry about that. So now, why is it that somebody who obviously look at something and see a possible connection asking question such a bad thing? Well, I'm soon telling you how bad the situation has gotten, you know, peeps. Watch you now. This brilliant young man, Paris Waite Jr., is the son of this brilliant older man, Paris Waite Sr. This gentleman here was the head of the Bauxite Institute at one point in time, possibly up to 2017 when the boundary was declared. A boundary that was established by his son. He was not only head of the Bauxite Institute, but he, by all accounts, was a member of the board of directors for Noranda Bauxite Mining Partners, the same company where want to dig out the Cockpit Country. So anybody will look at. So there was an error just now. I don't know what go on. So it look like the stream probably. I don't know what happened just now. But somebody have to resume the stream. I'm going to check on something here. So hold on the peeps. Every time I start talk about some people, sometimes my stream them crash. I don't know why. But everything good. So, hold on the piece. I'm just check on the stream. I'm gonna need to check upon our Facebook stay. Zane. Oh, so I freeze up this. I'm gonna come back now. I need to check my dashboard. There's so much thing I have to check. Alright, so everything's still live and up and running. So peeps, you not see me good now? Big up to the people them over Facebook. Something just wrong with the stream just now. I don't know what go on. You understand? People on YouTube, you not see me good now? Decent, nice and decent. Zane? Some of us are waiting to make sure that everything plug in, everything up and running. So now, as me I say, I'm not the most brilliant person in life. Never have been, never will be. But me pay attention when me da go to school. You understand me I say? And something as interesting as that couldn't miss me. So I did the research. Zane, so you know, moving on. He was also a member of the board of directors of the Bauxite Institute, Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Mining Partners, and was still on the board of directors of the Mona Geoinformatics Institute, which was headed by his son, who was and is still the director. So now, good evening, Auntie. I talk about situation in the Cockpit country. See, you know I said comfort. Common sense, not so common at all. Respecting our brother, you know we appreciate and support something there. So watch me now, peeps. I went on in the video to say Mr. Luai Sr.'s contribution to Jamaica's bauxite industry has been acknowledged by the government of Jamaica, which conferred on him the Order of Distinction in the rank of Officer Class OD in 1988 and the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander Class CD in 2007. Listen to this now, peeps. I am not sure how involved Luai Sr. is at the moment with the Jamaica Bauxite Institute or Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Mining Partners these days. But this is a question that must be asked. This is the question I ask. Me never said this man do that, you know. I ask simple questions. Was the decision to accept the UE boundary? Zane, was the decision to accept the UE boundary, which is this boundary in red, outlined by Paris Luai Jr. as the Cockpit Country Protected Area this year, so in any way influenced by the fact that his father, this man here, so, was not only executive director of the Jamaica Bauxite Institute, but also a member of the board of directors for Noranda Jamaica Bauxite Mining Partners. It's a simple question. Again, the question said, was the decision to accept the UE boundary outlined by this brilliant young man here, so Paris Luai Jr., as the Cockpit Country Protected Area boundary in any way influenced by the fact that his father was not only the executive director of the Jamaica Bauxite Institute, but also a member of the board of directors for Noranda Bauxite Mining Partners. No, you tell me what is so wrong with that question. You tell me what is so wrong for pointing out the relation between these two gentlemen where a possible conflict of interest against the Jamaican people exists. Now, remember, before I did this video, Senator Robert Nesta Morgan agreed to discuss the cockpit country situation with me. Anytime you're ready was his comments. I also give you an outline of the engagement after that. Him say, him not in the island, where him there now, bad Wi-Fi there. So, boom, when you come back in the country. Now, before I came on, I got a tweet. See? So I got a tweet before I came on from one Robert Nesta Morgan. And this is what he said. So my last tweet to him was, okay, let me know when you are back on the island. Seeing, today at 1:46 p.m., he replied saying, and let me read this so I don't see my face. You launched a personal attack on Paris and wish to speak to me? Nope. Sorry. First thing, Mr. Robert Nesta Morgan. I never come in your yard, come ask to speak to your family. I tweeted and I tagged you in the tweet asking for somebody who has been championing the cockpit country situation on social media to engage you in what I said is a civil and frank discussion on the cockpit country, to which you agreed. But you have now reneged on your promise to discuss a matter of national importance with somebody who you claim personally attacked somebody who may be a friend of yours. Me never come in your yard, brother. A social media me link upon. Who you? Hold on them, man. Because we don't feel like say, because we don't know name and we don't come from nowhere. We are fool. You get it wrong, brother. Now watch me. Him say, you launched a personal attack. Everything that was in that video I read for you just now. All I simply did was to ask questions, Mr. Robert Nesta Morgan. When in Jamaica's history did it become illegal to ask questions about things of national importance? When in Jamaica's history did it become a crime to establish a possible link and a conflict of interest against the Jamaican people? Sir Robert Nesta Morgan. When? So you now, sir, has decided that you won't speak to me because I have attacked Paris. Mr. Robert Nesta Morgan, I will still go to my bed tonight and wake up in the morning. And I will not be hungry, sir. But the Jamaican people, the people of Chilani, St. Anne, St. Elizabeth, and St. James, I will continue to be their voices. Zane, I look like me all blurry, so I'm more in a focus in it, so I see all me eye them, you know. So I responded, because we don't grow like fool around here. My question to him was, so it is a crime to ask questions. How was that a personal attack? I thought you were a servant of the people. Take bad things make joke, you know. But that's a go and laugh, star. Ah, boy. You know, Miss Winsome Hudson, the stream crash again. I haven't had stream crashes for months now, but all of a sudden the stream a crash. You understand? But the work go on. The work go on. And you know people who know me can tell you a thing. You say if you make me feel like me need to prove you're wrong, you're in a problem. If you make me feel like me have something to prove against you, you're in a problem. And you see how long me sit down and me watch the cockpit country situation here. And people I said, teach, oh you not address cockpit country yet. Oh you not address cockpit country yet. And me sit down and me watch, me listen and me read until me ready, you know. Zine? And me take my time, me do my research, and me address the thing. But you know what them a do you know? Them a push me to go dig some more. Because this man, who is a senator, who is the secretary of the cabinet secretary, is being paid by taxpayers' money. He is accountable to taxpayers. Mr. Robert Nesta Morgan is not accountable to himself. He's accounted to the people of Jamaica. He's accountable to the people of Jamaica, I should say. See? Let me see my stream still up on Facebook. I don't know why I go on with the crash them, you know. You understand? Peter Love Blessings. Rashida Bailey, how are you? Zane? Joel the Genius book called Joel, you know a YouTube for the pan, brother. Damian White, show I go on. You see me? Joe me and right, bro. Is it that the PM don't know the boundaries and just took the info that he got? But look at the person who fed him the info. Nah, man. Him get the info, man. Him get the info, man. If Paris involved, man, Paris do him work still. But the question is, were there conflicts of interest? That is the question that I asked. So Facebook still up and running. Good. Zin? No. When the interaction not done it, you know. My respect, remember him say, you launched a personal attack. How did I launch a personal attack on Paris Loaye Jr.? Did I come on here to call Paris Loaye a criminal? Did I accuse him of anything being criminal? All I simply asked was there in any way a situation where the boundary was influenced by the fact that Paris's father was once head of the Jamaica Backside Institute and a member of the Naranda board? How is that a personal attack, Robert Nesta Morgan? His response was, it is called innuendo and called for and wrong. Glass again. It is called an innuendo. And it is uncalled for. And it is wrong. So it is wrong So it is wrong. The stream is having so many different issues tonight, peeps. Me go put it down for say because me a stream on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously for the first time. So me go say that a go on. You understand? Me is a positive youth, you know. You understand what me I say? Zin? So me go say that a problem. Cause the stream keep crashing. Have had crash streams in a donkey years. It is no wrong to question anything that the government has to say, is it? It is no wrong to have a voice. It is no wrong to stand up for something that you believe in that goes against the status quo. And the moment you address certain things, you are accused of attacking persons personally. A video simple asking questions about something that I find to be strange and concerning is a personal attack. Do better than that, Robert. Am I to believe that based on the contents of that video, Robert Nestor Morgan is no longer interested in having a discussion? Because there may now be questions that he might have difficulties answering. Am I to believe that? Am I to believe that Jamaica's taxpayers' money are paying a political person? He is not an MP, but he is a senator. Zin and his cabinet secretary. That really and truly only have a few persons' interests at heart, but not the entire country. So him say, it is called innuendo, it is uncalled for, and it is wrong. I said, it is called investigating and asking questions as far as I am concerned. He said, okay, sir, no problem. And I said, blessings. And that was that. Now you, sir, Mr. Morgan, you know me did have higher hopes than that for your family. But a big man level. We are say, yes, here comes another young, aspiring politician. Somebody who is fresh. Somebody who is different. Somebody who has a vision for the country. Somebody who is intent on serving the people of Jamaica. Serving the best interest, not of a minority, but of the majority of the entire nation. I am most disappointed in you, sir. You understand? Your excuse is a lame excuse, brother. Because me attack Paris, you not gonna talk to me about the cockpit country. Me say no. Me say no. Everything good. Everything good. Everything good. So apparently now, Mr. Morgan probably went to do some research as to see who he was going to be speaking to. I'm assuming he never did know before. So apparently now him realize this person is probably asking some questions when nobody else asks. So me attack Paris. Me attack Paris. Paris, who I think is the greatest geography mind in the country. As a geographer, me attack. All me simple ask, was there a conflict of interest? But you can't speak. You can't speak against the establishment. I search me get Keita, man. I don't want to search me get man. You understand? And seeing that I did that video after he and I had agreed to discuss the cockpit country situation, then one of them things still. But as I said before, as I said before, as long as the cockpit country situation remains unresolved, as long as there is still an intent to mine areas that has been known for centuries as cockpit country, as long as the special mining lease is granted to Noranda Bauxite mining partners, of which the Jamaican government is 51% shareholder, are not retracted, I will continue to speak. Wavell Smith, manners and respect in our family, I appreciate that something, you know. You understand what I say? I will continue to speak. Zin? US have a thing, say something. That is the new matter of the cockpit country. Alright, peeps. Yes, and everything good for you, good for that. But say some people on the video say, yo, be careful of what? What you mean be careful? Eh? Brother, I'm telling you this already, you know. I live my life in absolutely no fear. You understand? If I see something that needs to be addressed, I address it. I don't care who gets offended. Do they care who is being offended when them are going to dig out the cockpit country? Do they care who will be dislocated? Do they really care, as they say, about the hydrological, ecological, biological, geological health of the cockpit country? As they say. Do they? Why is there this great desire to mine the most ecologically sensitive area in the country? Whether near it, alongside it, under it, or above it. Why? Look how many other things in the country that we can use to make money. The first thing we need to do to make money is collect all of the taxes that are owed by politicians and them friends. Why we can't start with that? Eh? The next thing we need to do for make money is for stop overpaying contractors because I'm a friend and a political ally for contract works. The next thing we can do for make money is for reduce the corruption in the country so we save more. Why we can't do them things there? Why we are so intent on mining the cockpit country? Lee Bling, blessings family. Tell me now, what's with the great intent? Look what them say the cockpit country protected area there, and look what special mining lease 173 there. I think gonna take people for idiot. How was a special mining lease granted for 173, sector 173 without an environmental impact assessment done? I wanna take for fool, man. So yes, I have not been trained into the whole mining and prospecting thing. But me no fool, brother. You can't tell me, say, if you geology of the cockpit country that the underground water supply will not be affected. The cockpit country is made up of karst limestone. Limestone is a porous rock. Before reaching porous. Limestone is a permeable rock, meaning say it allows water to enter and pass through. And the permeability comes in two ways. It is either porous or it is pervious. Porous means that there are tiny spaces between the grains of the rock that allow water to enter and pass through. And perviosity means that there are vertical cracks or joints that allow water to infiltrate and percolate into the ground. Yeah? So there's no way you can tell me that if you mine in SML 172, that the green area will not be affected. Imagine if you mine at 173. Oh, no, come on, man. People not so fool again, man. And again, the Cockpit country would have taken thousands of years to develop the distinctive landscape that is present in the Cockpit country. And for a few years, we are going to ravage what has taken thousands of years for a couple million US dollars. That can't make no sense. And then when you talk about it, you attack people. Attack which people? What about the people that want to attack down a Chilani family? What about the people that were born and grew in the Alps and Ulster Spring and Anian Town and Lorimiers and Mahogany Hall? One to them people, as a matter of fact, I'm glad we bring up that, because we have a next thing for telling you, hold on the peeps. Craig Creations, big up yourself. Zine, you see that that's something here, more people fill up the screen. This is the boundary that the Cockpit country stakeholder group say should be the Cockpit country boundary. Let me use this first and show you. Zine, hold on, let me see if I can find some things. Not seem for one work, you know. The black line there, you realize it is the outermost boundary. That is the boundary where the people them who born and grew up in the Cockpit country say are the boundary for the Cockpit country. Are the red one them use. Look at the distance between the red line and the black line. Look on that distance there. When you have places like Waiterbit and Albertown and Bryan's Castle and Anian Town and Coffee Ridge and Stewart Town and all of them places left out. Newton and Bogue and Balaclava and all of them places there. A Cockpit country, that family. Why was the smallest boundary used for the Cockpit country? Alright, but hold on now. Let me tell you some place where them left out of this. Communities excluded from the 2017 UE boundary. In the northeast, you have Stewart Town up here, so. See Stewart Town here to the northeast section of the map up here, so. See? And team, I need to enable what I can point on the screen like me I do tutorial. You know? Me get round to that. So, them exclude in the northeast section Stewart Town, Jackson Town, Alps, Sawyers, Belmont, Richmond Pen, Mahogany Hall, Barnstaple, Madras, Bryan's Castle, Gibraltar, and Endeavour. All of them communities there are Cockpit country communities, brother. We grew up historically, most of them placed there in the Cockpit country. Them excluded. Hold on. In the northwest section, before we get to northwest, in the south, they excluded Appleton, Balaclava, Magotty, Thornton, or Thornton, how I pronounce that correctly? Thornton, I think that's how you pronounce. Whitehall, Ipswich, Ginger Hill, Jointwood, Mulgrave, Dry River, and Retirement. In the north, Cambridge, Plum Park, Catadopa, Kensington, Bandon, and Bunkers Hill. You know much community them there, brother? Eh? You know how many communities them that them exclude? And it's a simple math. The reason why these communities were excluded in SML 173 where Alps and them placed there, and 172 and 165 and Ronyasa again. Ronyasa, let me see. Them place around Ronyasa, Zane, is because when the ground truthing exercise was being done, they realized that the quality of bauxite in these areas is high grade. Peeps, me not stop talking about it. You understand? I not stop talking about it. Zane. And if Paris Loye Jr. or Senior feel offended, then so be it. Me ask a simple question. Was there a conflict of interest based on the dynamics of the situation, based on other things? It's a simple question. What's hard in asking one question? Eh? Like me see from the other day, you know, some people I get very, very heated when them talk, you know. No humility, you know. Everybody is on an attack part. And nobody not supposed to talk about them. Nobody not supposed to talk to them. I won't know, man. I won't know. What make one different from me? Yes, I wanna probably have name and fame. And money down the lane. You understand? Me a build a little name. Me don't want no fame. I want a little money, but you understand? You not have enough. Like phone. I'm good. I don't know anything at me, you know. For this man who is supposed to be a servant of the country come and tell me about say him not talk to me because I did a personal attack on Paris. You wanna go here, man? Peace. Me a go on my bed too, you know, cause night come. You see me I say? Me say. I don't know say I start and just start me up, you know. A wrong thing you could do, brother. A worst thing you could do. Worry on yourself, man. Wanna watch your space. I know you watch, you know. I know you watch. Go and watch your space. Trey Harvey, look brother, why you need family? Manners and respect, you know. I say, wanna go and watch your space. Cause I know you watch. I know you been and watch. You see me? But you probably realize this a vlogger here is not like the regular vloggers them. This a vlogger here. I mean I say no man a fool, but this is one of the sensible one. You understand? Big up Kevin Watson anyway him there. General. Feel me? The man them we are talk the things them as them is. Not go around corner. No pretense. No friend thing in this. We're not politician. We're not a politician, friends. So when we address the thing, no matter if you're orange or you're green, we are going to address the situation, family. You understand what I say? Peeps. I hate that, you know. I even waste some more time on them, you know. You understand? Yo, I say when my next guest coming, man. I say, you know. Yo, I do that people do it. Everything happen for a reason and purpose in life. You see me? All man I try to. You have been the most vocal person read the Cockpit country from the government side. Even more vocal than the Prime Minister himself. And now you will tell me say you want to talk about Cockpit country because me attack Paris and me have innuendo. What kind of innuendo? What you mean? What wrong with the questions that I ask? It's a crime to ask questions in Jamaica in relation to the governing Jamaica Labour Party. You're mad, man. If you never mad, you get mad, brother. You understand? Yeah, me I say, you better want to relax, you know. You better want to relax. Father Marshall, want to go on family, everything good? You see me? Better want to relax. And I say, as soon as I find something else about the Cockpit country, when I think the people them need to know what them don't know, them going to know. And here thing we are worried them out, you know. I'm telling you the biggest problem with them have. See, it's not a channel. We have 10,000 subscribers. With a host, we seem to be fairly comfortable expressing himself and his thoughts. And calling out people. But the fact that, as Marshall has said, 119,000 strong. A channel that on every given month have over 1 million views. The eyes are here, family. That's not a problem. I'm tired of Sherm's good say she tired of them, man. I'm tired, man. You understand? No, when I want to like me can't talk. And that really that come with, you know. That is what did that come with. Teachers cannot criticize the ministry. So what now? We're gonna move. Citizens can't criticize the government. Well, they must be mad, man. There shall be war and rumors of war. You understand? Oh, this will be a revolution. Oh, this will be war and frustration. Talk about it, brothers. Don't you be so scared now. Talk about your problem, sisters. Don't you be... Abijah, big up yourself. I don't know you find that one there. You understand what I say? And that's how you think the peeps. Big up on yourself. You understand? I don't even know who to big up now. Because people, they are Facebook, people, they are YouTube. And I can't get everything one place. You understand what I say? Auntie. Big up to the people them over YouTube, over Facebook, yeah, so. You see, in Facebook stream now way back around, so though. 4. You understand? And thing. I don't know how to go on. I keep going and run. Big up on yourself still if you don't hear the advice. Because crash a portion of time. Big up to me YouTube people them. As I say, I kind of try to get a whole hang of the streaming thing. There's so much more I need for add to my streaming setup. As I say, I need a vertical monitor here so I can monitor Facebook, YouTube together, everything. You see my screen kind of, I saw my screen stay when I stream. Normally, there's a window here, so a chat window. But because I use cast stuff to stream, do the simulcast, I can't put it there so anymore. So I have to depend on this here. So I whole heap of little things, peeps. This is how the screen is when I stream. Like, so I need more real estate. The thing will get bigger and bigger. So when I say, yeah man, big up on yourself. You see, peeps, manners and respect. You understand what I say? Tired. You see. I am not sure I will stream tomorrow night. That is why I streamed today. Zane. As I say, I have a local mission for take on tomorrow. I don't know if I go able to do that and then come prepare for your stream and thing. But I'll definitely stream on Sunday. I may try for iron out. Because as I say, I learn the simulcast thing when we are stream to Facebook and YouTube same time and thing. Because we are try expand the reach of the channel. See, some people, they are Facebook, they're not interested with YouTube, none at all. You understand? So if I can build a following on Facebook as well, and a following on YouTube, and more ears that are more eyes that, so the word I reach faster and faster. And eventually some people from over Facebook will come across. So I say, so we are try improve and build out as we go along. I have limitations because of my streaming software at this point in time. So a lot of the other things that you see some people do, I am not able to do it as it because most of them are streaming with OBS. I don't like OBS. I use a MacBook to run my channel, and the streaming software that I use is a Mac only app. It works for me, so simple, clean, do what I want to do, and we're good. You understand? So I will look at things, please. Big up on yourself. I know say I did kind of get off one at a time this evening, and I did a rant and rave, but sometimes they have to realize, say, yo, I don't know press button thing this, brother. You understand? And we might look refined and handsome, but we don't play certain things, man. You understand? We grow rough. Rougher than someone you can imagine. You see me? Someone, yo, you hear me I say, man, don't do it. Don't do it. I know not do to. You see me? Me is for no P. The other only P me is for one of them me can't say on the TV, yes, so, but the other one is the people. 2 P me into. You understand what I say? Yeah man, you may cut it there, so it's a family show. Peace, big up on yourself. I'll see you on Sunday definitely. I don't know about tomorrow I go, Zane. But big up on yourself. The work I go on, man, because them can't stop this, this bigger than them. What them I go do? No, when everything bust. It's too late now for them fight me, nothing can work. What them I gonna do? No. When time catch you. Yo, I need to go learn a tune because you know what you got. Peeps, big up on yourself. Sunday, 5:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. And don't promise me someone come watch the stream and don't come like some people say them come talk and them don't come. When nobody sell out like some politician around here. You understand what I say? and thing. Peeps, you know what thing go. Walk good. You understand me? I say, enjoy your weekend till me soon on Sunday. Have something nice to drink, but if you have to drink, don't drive. If you must drive, do not drink. Side view, the view, the baby don't know. Any view. You understand? And some from any side, you don't know what thing go. You see me? Amanda Jones, big up yourself in the family. You understand? Marvin, Beach and Blessings, as me as a peeps, load the big old headphone them when I go up on the road and stop separating yourself from the environment. Load the Bluetooth headpiece them. Keep on the phones and see the phone screen, the phone case, and go look for it in the app store, in a merch store, man, and buy it from the channel. Someone mean to. You see me I say? And thing. Load the Bluetooth headpiece them. Keep your phones in your pockets and in your bags. Use them only when you need them. Walk with only the cash that you need. Load the jewelry and the fandangles them. Yeah, you work and buy, but you don't know some people you know will take it from you and take your life in the process. You understand? If you must take public transportation, try to travel in a group. But if you cannot travel in a group, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Send it go give somebody. Tell people you're there. Tell people where you go. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is absolutely wrong. Trust no one. For the people them will live them life in them status. Every move I make, we don't need for no family. Be careful. For the people that want to live them relationship and social media in them status on the top. As Alkaline say, careful. You understand me? I say peace. Big up on yourself. I'm going to put up this so we can see some more people in a dance. Worries in the dance. Worries there. You understand me? Sophia Kobe, big up yourself. You know, Miss Paulette Morgan. Why this freeze up now? Aya. Yo. Scotty, leave me alone. You come off a stream and come in on my WhatsApp and ask me, look here. Don't make me have things, you know. You see me rough up people for a night, you know. I soon talk to you, sis. You don't me love you. Hold up. Well on the peeps, it's freeze up. Give me a little time. I'm going to big up some people. You understand? Move from this, okay, come here, son, is a problem. I don't know what I'm going. You see me? I minimize this. Auntie. Yeah, so right now, hold on there. See? I am a trying, man. I am trying to big up this, save this better right there. So me I say big up to some people, yeah, sir. This. Yo, everywhere me go is a problem. Everywhere me go is a problem. I mean, now left tell me big up some people, you know. You understand? Let me say me can't move this. I can't move it, go nowhere. Me care about good on you, sir. Boom. Peace, me I try big one, but it not work. Zane? And me I say Anthony R, Dante Dan, Mike Lewis, Johnny H, me Sophia Kobe, Miss Carlene Vidal, Carlene Auntie Cal, alright, me call when me done, alright? Craig Creations, the Royal General. No, that's I think book again, you know, cause this now move. I don't know why now move. Worries in the dance, worries there, worries in the dance, worries there. Zane, Miss Marcia Fraser. I don't know if I say it's pronounced Fraser. Enrique Rainford, Omar Guthrie, Delroy Stewart, Anointed Royal Strong Maroon, Anthony R, Mike Lewis. Zane, who else in the building? I don't know. I think you give me a fight. Peeps, this not work out. You understand what I say? And thing. Joey McLean, Ellie London, Marvin Beecham, Lisa Lindsay. Zane, Sherms Goods. Sherms, big up yourself in a mommy. Keita Scott, my sister, Island Deals Online. Yard and Abroad TV with Tasha No Nonsense. I need to go check out Tasha channel, you know. Because she said TV, so she must have a channel and I not go cross it. Forgive me, my dear. You know what I think of more time. Miss Barbara Campbell. You know what I think, you know. Miss Marcia Thomas. Who else in the building? Think I really move buggy though. Kurt Jaman, my brother. DeAndre Small. You understand? King Shango. Blessings in the family. You know what I mean? You understand? Yeah, peace. May I try to find some more name, but I think you give me a fight. Lawless in the boat. Lee Bling. All of the people that contribute to Super Chat, big up on yourself in a Kents. Zane and thing. So, peeps. My Peyton Place, big up yourself in a brother. Mike Larry. Manners and respect, you know. Peeps, this will give me a fight. So I forgot get them things that started out for Sunday and thing. Hopefully. Saying, walk good, peeps. Have a wonderful weekend. Saying, walk good. Step with Jah. You know what thing go. I'm out.